Out in the southeast corner of Kansas near Oxford is Bus Farms, and one, Kevin Ruyle. He farms among the unknowns, he says. How will his crops produce or not? With little rain and too much heat. But in the challenge of the unknowns, he thrives.
I love to win. I love to compete. I got to keep busy or I go crazy. So whether that's farming, chasing my kids, I like to be active. One of the things I think I overcame was willing to work with people. The farm I work on started out with my father-in-law and mother-in-law and brother-in-law, and we all had to adapt and work together.
This is a family farm where family is important and where family makes the farm successful.
We're a family farm that has family in it that does the work. Everybody can step up to help, and it's tremendous. Family's number one. Faith and family by far is number one out here to help us.
Kevin holds on to some early advice from his now retired father-in-law, Chuck Buss.
My mentor would be Chuck Buss, my father-in-law. He's the guy that's kind of the rock you ask. There's neighbors that still ask him questions. He's pretty darn calm. I get all fired up and antsy, and I go nuts, and he's kind of the calming influence.
Bus Farms produces 6 crops: soybeans, corn, wheat, grain sorghum, and alfalfa. The 6th has been especially valuable the last few years. It is cotton. Yes, they grow cotton in Kansas. A lot of it.
We got started in cotton on the harvest side in my aspect, just from custom harvesting. My father-in-law found an outlet for me to get on the farm, and custom harvesting was that way. So that's how I got started, and we've slowly expanded from there with acres, and yields have been quite well. Cotton on our farm as a crop is probably number one on profitability-wise the last few years, just with the yields. It was thought to be not hot enough in Kansas to grow cotton, and actually we have quite a few heat units, and a few more than West Texas because of altitude. Yield-wise, when we get rains, we can compete with most people.
Kevin added another enterprise: cattle.
But I did my research. I've talked to quite a few people, and Red Angus was the way I wanted to go. I wanted a certain type of cows, smaller framed. So I started buying registered with the numbers I wanted, and that has slowly grown up to where now I sell bulls because it's a byproduct of having heifers.
Watching his crops grow, that's what inspires Kevin.
You get to see something that you planted or you helped plant and spread fertilizer, and then you get to harvest it and see it really work. That's what inspires you. You're trying to be that 70 bushel beans in dry land in our area, or to next thing's 80, next thing's 90. I wouldn't say they're goals, but you want to do the best. And with our rainfall, there's times you look like a goat, sometimes you look like a hero, but that's what we're motivated, or I'm motivated to do.
Kevin works for a future in which another generation rises to meet new unknowns.
Hopefully I'm in shape like my father-in-law was to bring my kids back and work with them. I think that sounds fun, just to see what I do, and hopefully they can grow it. I want to hopefully be able to have it set up where all the kids can come back and thrive. It's pretty much what everybody wants for their kids. They want them to be happy. So if they're happy out here farming, that's where we want them.